I'm also not going to lie to you when I tell you that cutting off people is easy. Cutting off toxic, draining energy is easy. Some of these people you might have had sexual relationships with, some of them might be a mother figure or a father figure, but you know deep within your soul that the amount of disrespect that you have taken from this individual, again, is it masqueraded? It's masqueraded because they want to come around and they want to act brand new. When it's time for they they need your presence in their life, the whole time they're telling you that you're the one that needs them. And then you have this notion in your head as a human being that you must have someone in your life, whether it's your husband, your boyfriend, a relative, a mother figure, a godmother, a mother. Let me tell you, I already told you that you're gonna start to look like these people. What your problem and my problem is you're addicted to what you think that this person is really the idea of what this person is. But disrespect is disrespect, and you keep taking it. You is, matter of factly, you is blocking your blessings. Your next chapter will not begin according to the plan that God has for you. Whether or not that means He brings someone significant into your life to build with you, not add to your deposits, not add to your bottom line. It's about building the castle. And I mean, I can't tell you the extent to which I'm so tired of these, because I'm on social media. The entire United States is on social media, but I've had so much like. I swear to goodness gracious, if there was a way to destroy these overnight superstars, these media stars, these overnight celebrities, and these new artists that have no talent, and then you have like certain people in the industry that they already made their decisions. They was already married to Russell Simmons. Russell Simmons is a robber. He did do Rush Card many years ago. It was about I want to say April of 2010, in which he robbed my pension check. And I don't. It's a it's a government funded pension check that I get monthly. Um, he made a debit on my Rush card because back then I was buying Mad, Baby Fat Farm, all Rockaware, back in the day. He made a charge on my Rush card for Bob Brand Airways. So yeah, I got the money back, but it wasn't until about 19, 20 days later. So you're talking about somebody relying on a pension and they got to go 20 days without their pension money because you want to make a false charge on Barbara and Airways. Because years ago, I lived in Pennsylvania. I lived in D.C. and Pennsylvania. And back then, I was like airing the Illuminati out back then when Facebook was in its infancy. And he caught wind, and that's when I was out in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania for a year, the worst year of my entire life. And Harrisburg is the armpit of Pennsylvania. It's tragic. It was probably more so tragic because my family was toxic. Family very, very toxic. I come from very, very toxic people. Um, that toxicity is dead with me because I own up to my mistakes. I may always have what is so-called an illness, just like people always might have what is it, diabetes? But bitch, you have diabetes of the mouth. And this, I'm not gonna name her name, but the sister of his baby's moms been having her ass out for a long time. She's not even built like he likes them to be built. And who gives a fuck whether he smashed or not? At least he let her be the opening act at Sony Hall. At least he put the family into the merchandise, and then the baby's moms want to sit there and claim that she was the brains behind the merchandise. Please don't play yourself, kiddo. Please don't play yourself, because you really is playing yourself. That you think that man don't know how to do merchandise or $1 million bag deal? He's not stupid. So, and then you want to sit here and say that you breathed life into him. The only person that can breathe life into him is God Almighty. He been doing the rhyme game long before he met you. And I'm just gonna say, I don't care about y'all's relationship. I don't care. The children are straight up beautiful. They have none of your DNA. That's 100% his DNA. It's obvious. Those children are straight up beautiful clones of him. Clones of him. Nobody can deny the brilliance of his beautiful self. There was a method to the madness and why he chose you, because without you, you were the vessel to those beautiful children. So thank God for that. But you go on the internet airing him out, talking about all y'all's relationship problems or all the problems that you had, this and that. You was a I'm not even gonna go into it, but I always felt like, why is the sister sitting up here showing her ass on the internet when her brother-in-law is basically so and so? That's her brother-in-law. So they sit up there and claim all these Bible verses, this and that, Bible verse, this and that, when you're steadily showing your ass on the internet. And it didn't work out with Shicky's show. And it's no surprise, because if we're talking on a looks basis alone, you and Shicky's show was never aligned in a physical sense. Shicky's show is like straight up fugly, and he has no cute comical content. He's stupid. Same way Queen's Flip is getting on my nerve. Because, these people don't acknowledge the little minions. They only acknowledge the fucking social media and entertainment and media stars that they deem beautiful. And probably black, because if you're a white Italian, an Irish female, whatever shade of white, they don't take you seriously. But that's okay. That's okay, because Queen's Flip is getting on my nerves. Joe Budden been getting on my nerves. You see how Joe Budden and 50 Cent have like all these things in common, like bedmates, and you see my issue with Chrissy Monroe and all these other women. A lot of them were in 50 Cent's video. So he got all this money that he robbed the rightful owner of G Unit with, and he's feeding his fan base. These women, and who else knows his goons, like I said, cash deposits, feeding them. Because how else are they making it? Can you explain to me how? It's none of my business, but how is Chrissy Monroe affording a Yonkers apartment, constant trips to Trader Joe's, constant trips out to eat? She has an affluent lifestyle. She fell out with Don Florio, Fat Joe's attorney. And again, you're sitting up here saying that you wouldn't take a dude seriously that took you on a coffee date. These women have too many expectations. They're addicted to the limelight. They're addicted to the fame. And, like I said, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy to cut these people out of your life. Nobody said that it was going to be overnight. But if your man tells you, if he tells you, love, I don't want you talking to so-and-so. So-and-so is bad for you. So-and-so is toxic. Or so-and-so is my enemy. But you want to go cozy up to his enemy. And also, the artist I was telling you about, why is you showing your ass all over the internet when that man is your brother-in-law? That's like crazy. That's crazy work, yo. Anyways, you may have a soft spot in your heart, but you're not going to level up until you get rid of the filth. The filth got to go. You need to be solace in your solitude. Prove to yourself that you can make it as a single person by yourself. Born again, born alone, die one day.